Good evening, I'm Jeremy Goodwin from Channel 13. If you've been watching Channel 13 and the WIBW channels over the last couple of months, it will be hard to miss our toy drive for the Topeka Rescue Mission. If you've been following me on Facebook as well, you've seen a lot of the pictures already. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the Country Legends Cares Toy and Clothing Drive, where it came from, how it helps Topeka, and where we're going from here. So for the next half hour, this is the Country Legends Holiday wrap-up. And first off tonight, I want to talk to Barry Feaker, who is the director from the Topeka Rescue Mission. Barry, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Jeremy. It's just a great honor to be involved with you guys in this project.
And Barry, what kind of difference does this toy and clothing drive make for Topeka?
Well, you know, I think it's multifaceted. We not only see the kids being helped and the parents enjoying this, but we also see the community really getting involved in something that's very fundamental, but very enjoyable at the same time.
And how many families in Topeka and surrounding areas as well does this help? How many families have you helped this year?
Well, what we know is how many children we've helped so far, and it's been over 2,000 kids with toys so far this year. And of course, we're getting really close to Christmas, and we will continue through Christmas Day with gifts and toys, and the toy room is already set up, and so it's going to hit over that 2,100 mark, I'm sure.
And one of the questions I get from folks once in a while, they'll ask me, you'll see the piles of toys, literally thousands of toys coming in. They'll say, Jeremy, there are only 50 kids at the rescue mission. You know, why in the world do you need 7, 8, 9,000 toys? You know, they think that it's just those children who are permanently at the mission. So this doesn't just help them. Who all does this help?
Well, this helps children who are adopted by the Christmas Bureau, children who missed the Christmas Bureau, their families missed it, and then just people are showing up, and they're showing up on a daily basis to come to us, parents that just don't have anything at all. And also on Christmas Day, kids coming in, and then in addition to that, some other agencies that did not have enough toys were able to share it with them as well. So it really gets spread out through the whole community.
And the Topeka Rescue Mission isn't just about toys and clothing, obviously. What else do you guys do through the year?
Well, we shelter over 2,000 people a year, 450,000 meals last year, and I'm sure it's topping it this year, averaging 100 more people per night than a year ago at the same time, sheltering, and then attempting to look at how we can bless others in the community that are really, really struggling with some of the most basic of things like beds, refrigerators, stove, clothes, and so forth.
Very good. I want to bring a couple more people in the conversation now. I have Kay Ireland and also Justin Hossman, who are with the Topeka Rescue Mission, a couple of just amazing people. Justin Hossman worked with us last year in the toy drive, and Kay Ireland in charge of the distribution center. Justin, from helping us last year and helping us this year, what was it like?
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
A permanent smile on your face.
Oh, yeah. And just from last year doing it and seeing how the toys go out to help children, and this year being able to see the increase in how the city gave, and just it was amazing.
And tell me, how does this all come together, Justin? You know, with the folks that give toys, they give clothing, they give food, how does this all come together and help Topeka?
It's amazing. The way it comes together, it blesses so many different families, from people in the community that whether they're homeless or staying at the rescue mission, it's incredible. Blessing. And
I do want to mention that something that Justin does that's a little different, and this isn't a job that just anybody could do. Your job is a street reach outreach.
Yes.
Now, tell us exactly what that means.
We take the services of the rescue mission right out to the streets, to people that we find living outdoors. We've found people living in shacks, to trailers, to underneath bridges, in the woods. Educate people on the services in the city, the rescue mission services. We take food out to them, coffee, water, socks, clothing, and we just start relationships with them, and we find that works incredible.
And one of the things to me, Justin, that I found so amazing was when you mentioned how important a pair of socks was to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I go home and I can't find a pair of matching socks sometimes, but that's my own fault, obviously. But for some of these folks who are out on the streets, and just because they've had a tough break, it's amazing how valuable a pair of socks can be to somebody like this.
That is true. They look at them like they're gold. Some of them wear socks for weeks or months. I pull out a pair of socks and they'll sit on the ground, take their boots and shoes off, change out their socks right there. It's amazing.
But I want to say that people like you. I mean, Justin is on the front lines. I mean, the people that are hit the hardest by the economy, the people that really, that honest to goodness, sleep under the stars at night, and they have to find something to cover themselves with to stay warm. Those are the people that Justin goes out personally to and walk up and say, how can I help you? And what is the goal then, Justin?
Filling a need. So I'm looking for needs, and we're filling those needs and building relationships with people. And in building those relationships, offering them services after getting involved with them and getting to know them, they'll take those options, and it can change lives and it can transform lives.
And Justin's been so energetic, I'll tell you. I mean, just so much positive energy that comes forth from you. And it's been a pleasure chasing down toys with you and playing with the toys at times and hearing the car and growl and howl and the sirens whirring in the back and all of that. I do want to ask Kay Ireland from the distribution center as well. What else can we do? The rescue mission isn't a one-day event. It's not just a Christmas event. But what can folks at home do to help the rescue mission 365 days a year in March or in April? June, what are we looking for?
Just remembering the people that we're supporting. And we need donations all year long. We need hands to help with those needs. Barry was sharing what all we're doing, and it takes a lot of supplies to help all of those people.
The total value of the toys and clothes that were given this year, over $94,000. I can't read it from here, but as I recall, which was well over double of what happened last year.
And who's the good-looking guy over your shoulder there with the Santa hat on? Who's...
I think that's our street reach director, Justin, that snuck in there.
But you know, it's just a great day, and presenting that check and all the toys. What are we looking at here in this picture?
This is the outside of the distribution center where we were having cars pull up. These are the people in the community that are coming to get Christmas gifts to take home. These are not homeless individuals, and we have the McEachern Elementary school children that had volunteered to sing Christmas carols outside.
And volunteers are certainly key. How about this picture, Justin? What do you see there?
That's just amazing. I see a line of vehicles, people coming to get food and gifts, and children just blessing them with song.
How about this guy right there? What Santa Claus? He has the best natural Santa Claus beard I think I've ever seen, but that's Mike. What's his last name?
Shinkle.
Mike.
He's our food services director, but full-time Santa Claus.
And Santa Claus was put to work this year. He doesn't just drive a sleigh, he also drives a forklift. And I've been in the distribution center. You have to keep your toes back at times. How about this picture? What is this one, Kay?
Well, this is where people are getting the food. It's being served to them by volunteers.
And they're getting those meals, and certainly this is something they need. And of course, Rescue Mission does house children, and we want to make sure to take care of them as well. But this has been a lot of fun bringing in the toys and clothing for the kids, and WIBW-TV certainly takes a lot of pride in partnering with the Topeka Rescue Mission. Next to the front of my car, the Rescue Mission box truck right out in front of the TV station. So you can see we are working closely together, and this has been a lot of fun. Again, an honor, and certainly something that I've enjoyed doing and looking forward to do for years to come. In a few minutes, we're going to talk to the general manager here from WIBW Channels, also Jim Allen from Country Legends 106.9. Right? Also wonderful to see this big old check to the Topeka Rescue Mission. Again, Justin, my good friend, there over Barry Ficker's shoulder. I was sick this day. I wanted to be there so badly, but the gentleman to my left, Jim Allen, was there. And the general manager from Country Legends 106.9, also Jim Ogle, my boss, the general manager of the WIBW channel. It's great to have you guys here this evening with us. Jim Allen, I wanted to ask you, how did Country Legends Cares begin?
Well, first of all, Jeremy, thank you for having us on.
Sure.
Back in 2003, department heads Michael Newman, Chris Fisher, we got together and wanted to do something around the fourth quarter and give away toys. We wanted to do it for Barry and do it for the Topeka Rescue Mission, knew that there was a need, and we wanted to do a toy drive. And it just continued to evolve from there back in 2003.
Did you have any idea it could become as big as it has?
Not at all. I mean, I think the first year we were, our total was around 8,000, then 8, 10, 12, and 20. I mean, it was picking up steam as we went along. And we know we were going up against a big animal, the Toys for Tots,
sure.
And that was all right, but we wanted to do something for Barry and do something for our hometown kids, and it just continued to ramp up.
I want to ask Jim Ogle, how did WIBW-TV become involved in this project?
It just seemed like a perfect fit for us to be able to step in and to provide greater support to an extraordinary organization, our community, and the Rescue Mission. What the mission does in terms of being with people and helping them bring their lives some sense of order is so important. And if you're ever there and walk through their Hope Center and see the children who are living there, calling that place home, as their families go about their lives and try to build something from there, it's just astounding. And none of those children should face a Christmas in which they have even the slightest doubt that people love them, care for them, and want them to have something special.
It is amazing what we did.
And Lonnie, we met at Brown Shoe Fit. That was one of your remotes. I want to show the picture of that live remote that we got together at Brown Shoe Fit. This was just one of the remotes you did, but tell us about this day at Brown Shoe Fit and the toys coming in.
Yeah, that was my 10-hour marathon broadcast for Country Legends Cares. And in 25 years in radio, it was my first 10-hour marathon broadcast. It was a great time. We collected a ton of toys. Barry came by, you stopped by, and I couldn't even say how many people stopped by or how much money and toys we collected that day, but it was well worth the time to go out and collect for Country Legends Cares.
And I want to mention this is Nicole, who was working hard with me as well in the back of the Topeka Rescue Mission van, and a big smile on your face there. Nicole having a great time bringing these toys. Of all the people smiling and having fun there, Nicole's certainly one of them, been a great source of energy for me. This is the pile of toys we picked up at Walmart during the toy drive. And guys on the bridge, do you have the video from Walmart when we were loading the toys in the van? This is what it was like.
That's my Walmart.
And it was like this over and over again. And look at the piles of toys coming in. Next year it's going to be both of our Walmart.
Oh, no, it isn't.
You can
Oh,
see
no.
the piles
No.
coming in and the smiles, and oh my goodness, this was so much fun. But this just happened over and over again, and you can see we're loading the back of the van, and just this happened repeatedly. I'll tell you what, on Monday, we loaded that van 4 times from the bottom to the ceiling as we collected all 40 of our stops.
Wow.
But you know, loading that van 4 times just over and over again, and then having to work up to the box van, and it's just amazing how many toys and the clothing items people bring in.